big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? I've been on the grind, I don't need the clout. They was moving funny, had to weed them out. Talking like they ballin', but I seen the drought. I was in the field, had to scheme my route. 100 racks in the duffel, that's a light load. No label for the boys since the price rose. Drip too clean, now I got them ice cold. Pull up in a spaceship once with the right glow. They ain't seen the hustle, they just see the flex. Made it out the mud, now it's private jets. Stressing over bills, now I cut the checks. Shorty sending love, I don't double text. Told my nigga we ain't folding under pressure. Took a loss, but we turned it to a lesson. Keep my diamonds on me for protection. The ops watching, so I gotta keep a weapon. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? They wanna see me shine, but I make a way. Every move aggressive like MMA. Made 100 bands off of real estate. I don't do the talking, money conversate. New vibes, new crib, that's an upgrade. She just wanna fuck cause I'm up paid. Keep it low though, I don't love babe. I'll be on the go, I need more space. They didn't think I made it, but I seen the plot. I was broke as hell, had to make it pop. Now the Louis duffel got a couple knots. And my wrist dancing like it's on TikTok. I've been focused, I ain't worried about the hate. Up the price, I ain't even gotta chase. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Run it up, flood it up, double up. Run it up, flood it up, double up.
Hey yo, what's up? Welcome to the Drake's Discussion Podcast, man. It's your boy King Bot, KB and GBAK. Prime is not here today, but shout out to Prime though. You know what I'm saying? We know where he's at. He'll pop in the chat at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? I got my cousin in here with me. What's up, cuzzo?
What's up?
Good? You living good?
I'm living good.
You
Happy birthday! Birthday party.
Hey,
so I was gonna do the balloons, cake, everything, but you was rushing me today. So
it's all good.
it was either get cute or bring a cake. Cute.
It's all good. So I appreciate you being here. For sure. Got Reese in the building. Reese, what's up?
What's going on?
How you living?
Good.
Cancer gang season. What's up?
Hey, I can't wait for mine.
It's coming. Yeah. It's coming. D, what's up, man?
Good, man.
You sure?
Yeah, it's been a long day, bro. The launch of the website for the Puerto Rico photo dump.
Okay.
It's picking up traction. We're getting a lot of inquiries and shit. So just hot off that too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
good, though.
Speaking of businesses, man, Reese, what you got going on over there, man? I was reposting some stuff. I want you to talk about it.
You go.
What's up? I want you to talk about it. What's up?
Right, on the slide.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just finished natural hair care school, and pretty much promoting my. Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Give you a nice massage. So I'm just trying to build my clientele and whatnot. So I'm doing a special right now. So if you have locks, I'm doing an $80 special, wash, retwist, and style. I do other natural hair services, and it's on my website too. But you can follow me on Instagram. It's Kinky Roots by Reese.
For sure. We love to see it. Support black business. Support black business. All right. So we gotta. Oh, let me not forget. Right. We got merch. Merch is in the description. Get you a shirt like this. Be like water. And run through the hose. Get you a shirt, man. We got new shirts out. New hoodies out. Go ahead and get prepped for the winter time because it's coming. Man, we got aprons too, man. So you know what I'm saying? If y'all on that grill, man, y'all need a good apron, man. We got aprons too, man. I'm trying to
apron.
Hey, yo, we got everything.
Yeah, I love everything. Wild stuff on the grill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or,
She got coasters.
yeah, we got
in
everything.
the building,
Yeah,
man.
we
What
trying
you
to
talking about?
we trying to do a little one too.
People love us. They gonna spend money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Give them what they want.
For sure. And a percentage of this year's profits also goes in the kitty for the gang members, right? So boom, if you ain't in the gang, join the gang. That link is in the description below. Only the gang members are eligible to win the money. So if you haven't joined the gang, join the gang. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and win that money, man. Shout out to the gang members that's in the building. All right. So as far as the feed goes, we got a couple of spots to hit, right? Where y'all want to start?
The way you have it.
Let's go.
All right. So, Fat Joe and Jadakiss have a podcast. So
Hold on, pause.
okay,
Let me get my grizzlies.
glizzy.
The grizzly. Let me get. Now we can go.
Okay, all right. So Fat Joe and Jada have a podcast, man.
I'm gonna sit up here and watch you eat that shit.
So, oh
Carry
my
on.
God. So we,
I was trying to figure out what's going on.
I can't even
Get
get
the
to
move
it.
the napkin.
I
They can't see it.
all right. So the comment had came up. Fat Joe says he is a habitual glizzy eater, and this clip has right. This clip has gone viral,
Glizzy.
and he said it multiple times, right? So, like the last clip I saw, he was like defending himself of why he was a habitual glizzy eater. He was like, "Yo, I'm not about to go to a baseball game and eat nachos. No, nigga, I'm gonna get a glizzy." And Jadakiss is over there like, "Yo, pause."
He said
Why you
serial
bring
glizzy
the
killer.
name it hot dog. though?
Serial
Huh?
glizzy
It's a hot
killer.
dog, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, why are you even? Because the whole idea of glizzy means something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, why? That's just old people trying to use young people slang.
Yeah.
They got caught up in some dumb shit.
But no, I think he knows what he's doing, and he's doing it to gain traction
Yeah,
for the
go get
podcast.
viral.
Yeah. No, it's
The
definitely
Jim
go viral.
Jones.
Yeah.
Jim
Oh,
Jones.
for sure.
Jim Jones.
For sure.
I'll talk shit so I can be relevant.
That did sound suspect though.
No, it did. So like that was what most of the comments was. Like, oh, I knew he was gay. Like, nah, man. Like,
He
damn,
trying to get traction. He trying to get on that algorithm so y'all can check out that podcast.
right. Because every time somebody watch it, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna see it, be like, oh, this nigga weird. I'm gonna send it to my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't think I ever jumped down that rabbit hole with a podcast. I don't think I could ever do it, man. It's kind of like selling your soul, man. I don't think I could ever do it. I don't think I'm there yet.
Watching me.
I don't,
Don't be watching
You
Why?
bring in props.
Not
me.
props.
Props today.
it's crazy. She got glizzies on deck. It's crazy. Cardi B dropping September. I can't wait. Her album dropping in September. Am I the drama?
Yo,
You know how long it's been?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
the trailer that she did. Who does a trailer for an album? That was just,
Beyonce.
Yeah.
I'm not a Beehive person. I ain't a part of the little Beehive thing. So
Oh, you did. But I say little Beehive.
Little Beehive.
They gonna swarm on your ass.
I got bugs, right? And the little neck catchers that zap you.
I got raid.
Exactly. So, but hers was nice though. I liked it. I like how she did it. So I'm excited. I mean, I like Cardi B.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Who y'all think gonna be one of the features on her album?
You stupid.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It very well could be. But no, in all seriousness though, like
Glorilla.
yeah, for sure. She gotta have a joint with Bruno Mars on there because them niggas don't miss. If they get together, they don't miss.
Yeah.
The label probably said, no, you have to do a song with this man because they don't miss every time. Think Meg's on there?
Yeah. Do they recently have beef or something?
No, I don't know. I don't keep up with it enough.
Then probably, yeah.
Okay.
I think they would have had it out by now.
So outside of the standard female collaboration that is expected. Is there anybody that y'all can think can jump on the track and make that shit hot outside of Bruno Mars? Would you want to hear her with somebody other than them?
No, I don't feel like I'm by herself.
Yeah, when she do her collabs, they're nice, but I like how she do them herself, and then the remixes are good. But Cardi B, I don't know. I just like her stuff. But her and my mom got the same birthday. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
When's the birthday?
It's October the 11th.
That's what your mom's birthday is.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mom's birthday.
No,
That's crazy.
Oh, work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I kind of want to see her reach back into like maybe grab somebody that's not really well known like that. Like, what's that girl that used to sing? She used to be the lead singer for the internet. K1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would want to see her do something with K1. I like K1. She dope. I wouldn't mind that track. Or what's the two girls that was on the Diddy album on the first song?
Dawn and
No. Hold on. Give me a second while I look.
What did y'all?
The last one he did.
Oh, I didn't.
No, I mean the album was kind of hard.
I mean, it was,
Yeah.
but I only heard a couple of good songs.
Yeah. Nova Wave. It wasn't the first song. Excuse me. It was the second song. But Nova Wave. Yeah, I would want to see them do something with. Want to see her do something with them. Then that'd be dope. All right. Everybody knows how I feel about B Simone. So.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, no.
Oh, B Simone has me blocked on all social medias.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. When she came out with that plagiarized ass book, and then I went viral on Twitter, and yeah, now she has me blocked for everything. So, sorry. So Pete, B Simone has a new podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have not seen the entire the podcast in its entirety. I saw the clips first, and then it took me some searching, and I finally found the podcast on YouTube. So I started watching it, but I didn't get to finish watching it. But honestly, so she's up there with her best friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's sitting there. Her best friend is literally sitting there telling her, "Yeah, like when you were, blowing up and doing your thing, and I didn't have a place to live, and you were going around giving people the clothes off of your back, and buying stuff for them, and you really didn't, come support me." And she was like, "Yeah, it just wasn't my season then." And all B Simone response was Jesus. I said, "Yo, that's a terrible ass fucking friend."
Wow.
Like, she's running down, like her best friend was like running down these things and trying to, like, I think personally she kind of wanted her to be a tad bit accountable for the shit that she was doing.
Yeah.
Now, I will say when they spoke about the phone call, so her best friend had got a phone call for a job offer, right? And she called B Simone and said, "Hey girl, I got this job offer, saying blah blah blah, whoop de whoop." And she said B Simone was like super nonchalant. B Simone agreed. She's like, "Yeah, I was super nonchalant about it." I was like, "Okay, yeah, girl, go do you." Da, 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 da. And hung up the phone with her. And then like it was more so she was like, "Oh, I had to pick up the phone and kind of check myself and da da da." Now that was good, but like, when she asked her, she was like, "Okay, well, what is it? Are you jealous of the situation that I'm in?" And she was like, "No, I'm not jealous that you get in this situation. I'm just, kind of concerned, like, why is it not me?" That's jealousy. So, like, the stuff that the way she was responding, it was like a terrible. If that's your best friend, like, fam, yeah, you are.
I wouldn't even have said that.
Yeah, I don't know why she did.
Even if I felt that way, I wouldn't have said it.
Yeah.
Like, to her. Like, I just wasn't ready to talk, but I wouldn't have said all that extra stuff because that seems like very inconsiderate.
It was very inconsiderate, in my opinion. But they said they are at a space now to where they don't let their feelings consume them. They have to put it out on the table. So, if somebody's feeling a way and one person asks the other, they have to say it. which I think is good. You know, you gotta be open with your folk. You know what I'm saying? But
Not the last thing I just looked at. She said they're not even friends no more.
oh fuck, look, I'm just catching up to the interview.
Because somebody asked her, like, don't you he said, don't you feel some type of way when you in that moment you like, dang, I want to call my best friend and tell her about it, and don't you miss that? And she's like, no. She was like, no, I've gotten over that. You know, I've been through the turmoil of the heartache and pain of it, and I've grown from it now. And I'm like, dang, what type of friendship was this to where it was money that separated them? Where all season now you see all the clips and they're like, hey, best friend, when I make it, you make it. Best friend, when I do this, you do this. If you best friends, y'all doing it together, because you don't always go to her on her opinion or some things if you're best friends. Like, that title holds weight. Supposed to hold weight.
Yeah.
But when you just having a whole podcast and y'all talking and you telling your feelings and you just nonchalantly like, yeah, Jesus, or whatever she said, because I didn't see the original one. I seen the end part of it, and I'm just like,
I just heard people talk about it.
yeah, y'all weren't even best friends. Y'all, there was no way y'all were best friends, and then it ends like this.
She had another falling out with another friend she had a podcast with. I didn't know the story behind that, but it's like, I guess what everybody's saying about her is kind of true then.
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of telling, because like, if you do business with people and they stop fucking with you, but they fucking with each other, like, that's kind of telling about you. Like, you might not be like a good person to mix, like, you know what I'm saying, business and friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might just need to keep it on the business tip if you know what I'm saying, if you I don't know, like, care for the person or whatever. Like, you know, either you're gonna be my friend or you're gonna be my business partner. You can't be both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I honestly think, you know, with B Simone, I think she really needs to talk to somebody.
She needs therapy.
Yeah, she needs to talk to somebody for sure. Because it's crazy. Like, I saw you see the rise of people, and then you see how that fame kind of infects them, and then like how it transitions the rest of their life. Like, you can't have a normal job. Like, B Simone could never have a normal job.
Is she really talented?
What does she do?
She's supposed to be a comedian.
I've never
I never really.
anything.
She does stand up.
Yeah, she does stand up, but she ain't really been that funny to me.
And she's on what? I don't even know if it's still happening. Wilding Out.
Nah, she's not on Wild Out no more.
Oh, she not?
Nah, that was like seasons ago. Yeah.
Dang.
I think that was, she was on there before the break, because Nick Cannon took a break with Wilding Out until they got the contracts right. That's when everybody started kind of doing their own thing. Like, what's my man from Greensboro? B Dot and them, Darren. They started doing their own thing. Now, some of them came back or whatever, but some of them did. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, boom, Nick shot me off to success, and I'm just going, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. Yeah. But yeah.
I was a hater.
Oh, she's on her like 4th podcast now.
Yeah. I listened to one
like
of them.
this. Look, it's starting like this.
You said what now?
I said I listened to one of them until I didn't know why. They stopped coming up after a while, and then I heard that they aren't friends anymore. So I heard the other girl do a podcast with somebody else, and then I see B Simone doing one. I'm like, I guess there was one called "Let's Try This Again" or some shit like that.
That's the one we talking about.
Yeah, that's what she's on now. But I don't know. She be into much stuff.
Well, let's not try this again, B Simone. You gotta find your avenue, baby. You gotta find your avenue.
She should shower daily.
Oh.
That'll be a start.
You said shower?
All right.
Daily.
All right. So
She doesn't shower daily. She made it.
I heard that. Yeah.
this is a thing?
Yeah.
That's her thing.
She said she doesn't shower every day.
Was she bathed every day?
I'm not going into details about what that woman said, but she don't like
She
water.
don't put water on her ass every day.
I
At least a baby wipe.
Oh my God.
just saying.
I mean, when you get
That's what she
older, I
said.
understand the elderly do that because they don't really have a smell like that no more. But you still young.
They ain't leaving the house either.
Like, why? You talk about, you don't do that. Water to
man.
ass. Come on.
It's too hot for that.
Oh my God. In other news, Jeff Bezos spends $50 million on a wedding.
Stupid.
On a wedding in Venice. 50. What would you?
What?
Jeff Bezos.
A wedding in
On a
Venice.
wedding in Venice.
He got married in Venice and spends $50 million on the wedding. Now, for the price of these extravagant weddings and shit, like, bro, you could really get homeless people off the fucking street.
Right.
Like, I'm of the ilk of, okay, it's okay to have nice things, but you also gotta put back into the world, bro. Because, like, if you're not putting back into the world, you putting in the evil, and you're gonna be evil, and you're an evil person. Like, I would never.
I would never.
I would never.
I didn't buy a house for that much.
Fam, if I had money, fam, I'm getting me a ranch style house gated, and that ranch style house is gonna be cheap as fuck.
On 100 acres.
It's gonna be a fixer upper, and I'm gonna have my homeboy come fix it up. You feel me? He a whole contractor. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not of the ilk of, you know what I'm saying? Like, fam, I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. I'm
Like,
cool.
why? Like, why?
Exactly.
Exactly.
We can. Like,
Like,
we do
why?
stupid shit because we can. You know?
It's just
It's not gonna hurt him one bit.
it's like
Even
you
after
could buy
she
a
divorced
piece
her.
of that Venice if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, you just having this. Like, who was the girl? Who was the woman?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Probably on some Shannon Sharp shit. Yeah.
Mama Shell.
Oh my god,
Shit.
they ain't gonna let that go with that nigga.
Nah, man.
Everybody who comes on his mentions that shit. It'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, it is funny, man. It is funny. Oh man. All right, 4th of July is around the corner. What y'all doing?
Working.
Motherfucking thing.
It don't even feel like no. I don't know. Yeah, you know how you be ready. You be like, let me get all these meats. About to put stuff on the grill. Let's invite some people over. Let's play some cards. Let's get this music going.
Yeah.
This shit is kind of like,
So,
we too
why
busy.
the fuck are we celebrating? What the fuck just happened with that bill that just got signed?
Hey, bro, we not celebrating none of that. We celebrate niggas being off of work.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Like,
I was
Y'all
gonna be
got
off
it.
work already.
I don't know, man. That bill is real. You got to really
that
read
bill is real.
in depth.
And if you still want to celebrate this country that co-signs this bill,
All right, so for the viewers that don't know,
especially since you just said
what bill are you talking about?
the bill, that
The
big
beautiful bill.
bill, BBL, the big beautiful lie.
What?
What?
You talk about the BBB, the big beautiful?
The big beautiful lie. I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
BBL.
BBL.
Yeah, it's got a lot of rhetoric in there.
It got some
It's
good
gonna
things in
end
there
up-
too, though.
They always throw a bone in there for you
Yeah.
to be like, okay, well, at least these people will be happy, but they're cutting everything out of everything.
You gotta get
That's one of
specifics,
the-
bro. We are on an audio adventure.
All right. Truth be told, too high for the in-depth conversation.
No, yeah.
But they are cutting Medicaid.
Okay.
They're cutting funding for schools. They are basically
But tell them what
FEMA,
Medicaid they're cutting though. It's
I-
not all of it.
not all of it, but
They
that's what I'm
cutting.
saying. I don't know that deep
Mhm.
to be talking on that level.
So there.
So I
So
just know surface level stuff.
what he's trying to do.
They're getting rid of FEMA.
This-
That's we about to have hurricane season, and they're getting rid of FEMA.
For sure, for sure.
I'll let you handle the rest of this stuff.
So-
You might know a little bit more than me, but-
So what I understand the concept of what he's trying to do, and the reason why I paid a lot of attention to it is because the first thing I noticed is not taxing my overtime. Because if I got to work overtime and then you taxing me, I'm still not bringing nothing home. So he's taking away of taxing anybody's overtime. The Medicaid that he's cutting is he's trying to break down where there's been lacking in the accountability of it, because it was originally to help people get on their feet. But if you notice, there are generations of people that are piggybacking on original documentation that are getting food stamps, $1,200 and $1,300 food stamps, having kids, and as long as you don't work over a certain amount of hours, you still get this certain amount. So he's trying to hold people accountable, like they have to work at least 20 hours a week to even still get it.
A lot of those people don't work because the amount of money they're getting off welfare, they're not paying a livable wage. So it doesn't make sense for them to work 30 hours because they can't give you 40 because they don't want to get you full time.
Yeah.
They want to work you full time hours, but they don't want to give you full time benefits.
But is that fair to me? Well, I have to work 40 hours and I have to take care of 2 kids, and then half of my check is gone to taxes and the government and SNAP and all of that, and Medicaid and Social Security that we probably not gonna get.
The amount of money that's given on the tax breaks to the billionaires far supersede anything that you're getting off the welfare.
True, but some of that still need to be held accountable
I
for.
understand that, but giving billionaires a tax break and saying we're basically cutting from the bottom to give to the top.
But he's also
in no
giving
circumstances that makes sense.
But he's also giving cuts to small businesses, not just the billionaires, to small businesses also.
But who's going to have money to buy it if nobody down here is going to be able to get your shit? They broke down here.
Most of the people already got the businesses.
The small businesses, most of the black small businesses, you're financing your own business because they're cutting off the money, the federal money for the businesses too, to save. So there aren't even a lot of federal grants available for people to finance their small business. And then by you having your own small business, you're usually going to charge more than somebody else, especially starting up.
Okay.
I'm not paying for that. You get that all the time. That's why black folks don't like going to black businesses, because they always charging extra because we have to.
Yeah.
But if those people don't have funds to even buy it at a regular rate, they're not going to be able to buy it at what you charge. So you still going to fail in your business. And they still going to eat up here.
Yeah, they still go eat up here, but you still pulling from a penny person. I'm trying to get what I work for. You telling me my net gross in my check is $7,000, but you giving me $2,000 because it's going to all these different fundings and taxes and grants and Social Security that we might not get. But he's cutting some of that to hold people accountable. These people that sitting at home, everybody ain't handicapped.
Everybody ain't hiring either.
Yeah, you know, everybody.
But the thing is, how is everybody not hiring when you have everywhere we go, everybody's short?
They're short because they're not paying what they need in order to live.
But we still, so you should take it out of my check to help somebody else survive.
It's gonna take all our checks anyway.
No, it's not.
It is.
Not
we are always going to be paying taxes.
We're going to be paying taxes, but not as much. We're not going to be paying as much. Supposedly. Look.
Like I said, okay.
Supposedly, when you read into it, it's not supposed to be.
I don't know how in depth it is, but they did say, as far as the overtime, it's a restriction on that overtime too. So it's not just you're gonna get your money. It's something else to that shit. I can't remember specifically what they was talking about, but yep.
I'll go back
check it out.
Check it out.
It's nothing good. It's nothing
good. Check that shit out. You work on that overtime, you get $3. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's what it seems like now.
That's what it is now. But it's a lot of fluff that's in that bill, and then they throw us a bone here and there to say, okay, this is what we're doing. We're doing this, but they're not talking about the other stuff that's in the fine print of the bill that's giving these billionaires these tax cuts and how they're getting those tax cuts. By doing this and by doing that, you get this. If you do this, if you do that, they get this. If you own a certain amount of something, you get a tax cut. That only helps them.
So
if they had a way to give us tax cuts, the people that are working that are striving, that are like really doing like small businesses and making moves, that would be way more beneficial.
Having a child, the child tax credit going up.
That's they also changed the age of them being I can't remember what they called it, but they did change the age as far as you being able to claim a child.
What you talking about? Back 18 or something?
It's not 18 anymore. It's something else. I can't remember the age, but they did change that.
But you know what's funny, man? And I didn't, I guess until you be on the other side, you never really know, right? So like my job, they had some legislation passed, right? And it had nothing, like some of the items on that legislation had nothing to do with what we wanted, right? Mm-hmm. Because we were trying to get a specific tax, just like Raleigh gets, for Durham. And, just playing the background and just kind of looking and observing and just seeing how things come along, right? Because it was some things that have recently passed. So, as of today the 1st, right? Yeah. Yeah. As of today, like there's no more vapes in the stores, but to those vape companies who bend the knee, right? So if you didn't bend the knee, if you didn't pay that tax, if you didn't pay that go fare, your product will no longer be sold in North Carolina. Yeah, they're not stopping vapes completely. No,
they're taxing us.
They taxed them. They was like, look, we put a tax on it, but people still buying it, and we can't stop these kids from buying it. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make them bend the knee. They've been doing it for years. They did it with Prohibition. The alcohol makers, they bent the knee. They've been doing this for years, yo, fam. We're gonna give y'all something and take it away. When y'all bend the knee, we'll put your products back on the shelves. We'll put your products back on the shelves. Look what Prohibition gave us. Prohibition gave us billionaire liquor companies and NASCAR. They was running down the highway in souped up cars with liquor. You know what I'm saying? That's where NASCAR came from. It's
I'm just gonna go on the corner and hold a sign up. Then I ain't gotta pay no kind of tax.
No.
Just give me my little.
No, you gotta pay a tax for that. You gotta go to City Hall. You gotta pay a tax.
You gotta get one of the vests.
They give you one of the vests. Yeah, no, it's a tax for that. Yeah, they So it's an old guy. It's an old guy that's on my way to work every day. I always see him, man. It's an old black guy. He got a white Cutlass, and he'll park. The way he parked is, I'm coming off of 147, and he's like right there with his Cutlass, pointed the wrong opposite direction, but it's in the grass, right? So he out there with a little Tigger and the sign, you know what I'm saying? And they ran up on my man one day, man. And I was just like, I'm gonna do. He got his shit. He went in his car. He showed him his car. The police went on their way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was wondering, did he have his shit? I never see him with the vest. The vest is always like hanging somewhere, like on a pole or something. Yeah, but it be hot outside, man. That dude be hot. He be dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? He be hot. Oh man. All right, what else we got, man? He be dancing and shit, man.
Entertainment.
He be getting down. Like, you come by blasting music, your windows roll down, and my man can give you a little jig. You know what I mean?
Strange.
Give you a little jig, man. All right, so let's get to the real shit for tonight, man. All right, so is it disloyal to sleep with someone else while you are on a break? I'll tell you why this question came up. Out this weekend, came across a homie I haven't seen in years, right? So it was like random, boom. And him and I were talking. He was like, "Yeah, you remember so and so I used to deal with? Yeah. Y'all still, y'all still married? No, we on break. Oh, okay. All right." I said, "Well, like separated?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, I don't think it's gonna work." So why you say that? She was like, "Oh yeah, she fucked another nigga while we were separated." I was like, "But y'all separated though." You know what I'm saying? I said, "All right, what if you was in a relationship and it was a break?" He was like, "Nah, I ain't going back." So I just want to get everybody's take from around the room. We got a diverse crowd here. We got a diverse crowd here. We got estrogen in the room.
Oh wow.
We got estrogen. We got estrogen in the room. So I just want to know what y'all thoughts is.
Are you on a break or are you separated? Because there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's the difference between a break and being separated in a marriage?
Separated. We
paper.
about to put it on paper because we need to get this divorce. It's about to be done.
Okay.
So you got to be separated for a certain amount of time.
A year.
For a year here in order to get your paperwork for your divorce.
Right.
A break is, you said, well, we're in agreement. Well, we're going to take a break, but we're going to re-intervene later down the line.
Okay.
If you're doing that, depends on the contract.
No babies.
Yeah, it depends. Like, it has to be more to it. Like, okay, we're on a break, but
no STDs.
we don't need to be in each other's business. You do what you do because we're on a break. It's not like that.
It's not like we're together. We're on a break.
We're on a break.
Okay. All right.
You know what? The reason there was a reason for us to decide to make a break.
Okay.
I am tired of your shit. You are tired of my shit. Maybe we need separation
for a while, and we'll come back later.
And yeah, exactly. And it'll either work or it won't work. But as long as you don't, in my opinion,
have a baby, like you said,
have a baby or like get an STD.
Get an STD that you can't get rid of,
or fuck my brother. You know what I'm saying?
A family member.
I'm cool with it. I don't even want to know about
anything
that shit.
else.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know about nothing. I don't care if you suck this dick, and I don't want to know.
Why is that what all niggas always go to?
I don't
want to
know.
Dick, though? Nah, but did you suck his dick though?
I don't want to know. But yeah, those are my deal breakers. Because like I said, we're on the break for a reason.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
There was a discussion that was had. I don't know what you're doing. It's not my business what you're doing because you are on a break. Same here.
Okay, so let me ask you this, bro. Why is it like we always think the worst? Like we always shoot for like the worst case scenario. Like, oh, I'm done with your shit, you done with my shit, we need to take a break. Why couldn't it be, hey, I need to be over here focused. I need to like go away for school for a little bit. And I'm not going to be able to be here with you.
That wouldn't be a break though. That's an adult conversation to where you decide whether it can work or not.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Okay. Mighty quiet over there. What's up?
She's like, what?
No, I agree with her as far as like when it's marriage, is of course separation, it's on paper or whatever. But honestly, with relationships, it's really what you guys agree on. Like, are we really taking a break, like just from each other or whatever? Are we seeing like other people on this break? Like what is the point of it? Because my mom was old school. She didn't believe in breaks. She was always like, you know, you're either together or you're not.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like I never really fucked with like the whole break thing. It's just like, okay, we've broken up. Are we getting back together? Is that what we want to do? Yeah.
But sometimes you don't miss it until it's gone.
Yeah.
So that's why you do
the idea of a break. But like I say, you're supposed to have a conversation and be honest in that conversation. And because you came in agreement with a break, there are going to be like some level of, well, just don't be out here making me look stupid. You know what I'm saying? There's some kind, there's some kind of conversation that's going to be had, especially if y'all adult enough to have a conversation and take a break, like and not being no domestic. Fuck you, nigga. Y'all actually have a conversation and talk it out and get to that point. Okay. And then the line is drawn, and if you cross that line, then you jeopardize getting back.
Oh, we got a new member. Oh, what's up, Lady Freedom? You ain't new. You've been here. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you forevermore. See what you about to say?
So maybe I think in a situation too, because I run into a lot of people that have like they've been together since high school, and that's the only person they've been with or the only person they know, and they haven't done anything else and been together for like 13 years and start to grow apart and be like, all right, let's take a break from each other and see what's out here, because all we know is each other.
Yeah.
I can see a break like from that. But if you like, you married and things just ain't working out, ain't no such thing as no break.
Yeah.
We separating. And matter of fact, let's choose a back date that look like we've been separated for almost a year, so we could just get this done with and have it done and over. Because most of the time, if you to the point where you're gonna separate, you've already tried to do the work to keep the marriage together. So you like
maybe one person who's doing the work.
True.
Okay, so that's a perfect segue to the next topic, yo.
Yeah,
Should marriage licenses expire?
Boy, stop.
Should they expire? Should you have to go and renew them every so many years? Like just like you renew your license. Like nigga, I can see, you know what I'm saying, 4 years ago, I can't see now. I need glasses. You know what I'm saying? You need to put that little glasses endorsement on my license. Like, should you have to go renew your marriage license?
It's already a thin line of that being a
the
man-made.
divorce rate is already high enough, my G.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, bro.
That'll make it so much easier for people to be like, fuck it.
But what metric are you referring to? Like, who is going to judge whether or not we should be together?
No. It's not about judging. No. Have it to renew. Like
food.
Like food. Yeah, absolutely.
Like a piece of bread.
Eventually the bread go bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's crazy.
Sometimes you gotta get a new loaf.
No, I think if it had an expiration date on it, people wouldn't even stay married.
I think it's a good idea. I personally think it's a good idea, and I say this because, right? So, you know, when you first get married, those first couple of years are tough. Mm-hmm. They're tough because you're now learning this person in a new element that neither one of y'all, you know, normally have ever been in. You know, maybe one person's been married before and the other one hasn't, or vice versa, whatever, right? Maybe you both been married before, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you were both married before and neither one of y'all got it right the time y'all got married before, or times y'all got married before. But, you know, you're in this space with this person and it's new and you're trying to navigate it and you're trying to, you know, make it work. And sometimes it just doesn't work. You're trying to fit a circle peg in a square hole. It just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So y'all might have been great as boyfriend and girlfriend. Y'all might have been great just as friends, but regardless of the fact, it just doesn't work in a marriage. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going through the long rigmarole and having to pay lawyers and do this and do that, you got an expiration date on it. You just wait till the term run out. If it's 5 years, hey, look, sometimes you just got to sit down.
So it's like the numbers, the dates on her forehead.
Yo.
Like,
on the side of her neck.
Yeah, like,
that's a black
how am I supposed to know what the expiration is?
It's on your marriage license. You look at your marriage license and it say expired July 1st of 2025.
They say if you make it past the first 5 years, you good.
So you got married in 2020.
Let's do 5 years.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I kind of agree.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Like, no, because it's like you said, like in the 5 years, it should start at that, and then maybe the next time y'all get it, it should be 10 years or something like that.
Okay,
make it longer.
Okay,
but yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, if y'all are in love and all this other stuff, it shouldn't be a problem to get it renewed.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. And then you know that saves a lot of. That does save a lot of headache, you know what I'm saying, later on down the line, because, you know, when you're trying to get a divorce, y'all fighting for different shit and this and that and all that. Yo, fam, we can dead all that.
You still gonna fight for different stuff.
We can dead all that. We can dead all that.
I'm getting the kids. I ain't worked because you said I didn't have to work for 5 years, so I need my alimony. It done expired, so how am I supposed to live?
You knew the date was coming up.
No.
You knew the date was coming up.
Oh my God.
Look, they sent you the letter in the mail. They had your name on it.
So now I'm supposed to be job hunting now. Oh, my marriage about to expire. Let me job hunt.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You have a whole bunch of marriages. They're going to be, oh, well, we got
we got 30 more days. You want to go or want to stay? I think we can go. We'll go to the
And
next
also,
one.
marriage isn't what it used to be either.
Yeah, it's
no,
not
it's-
like the
it's-
same anymore.
It's no reason. I just think it's unnecessary.
Oh, well,
Marriage is unnecessary.
No, I'm talking about the expiration date.
date.
Yeah, it's an extra excuse
To easily get out of something and not work for it.
Oh man, you gotta work to get out of something that neither one of y'all want to be in.
I mean, you started in it, so work your way out. Work
Oh,
your
it's
way
easy.
in.
It's easy to get
You work
married.
your way in though.
It's
Don't
easy.
act like you
It's
don't
easy
work.
to get married. You go to Vegas right now and find a stranger on the strip.
Right.
It's a chapel right there. I promise you.
Yeah.
But that's when we come to that problem of the work you put in for the marriage to get the person, to get to marry the person. Continue to do the work. Stop stopping the work. Then we
Yeah,
won't have issues.
I'm not saying that you do stop the work, but sometimes it just does not work. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't force something that isn't meant to be.
If a true person come out in the relationship and stop hiding their true selves behind that little mask and just be you and be upfront and stop just trying to get the little cute person that's there or the big booty person that's there and you act a certain way then, but then when you get that piece of paper, here go Tasmanian devil. Show me Tasmanian devil in the beginning so I can figure out if I want to deal with Tasmanian devil and then the teddy bear on the other side.
I agree.
Just be you.
I
That's why
agree.
marriages don't work. Everybody trying to fake the funk to get somebody. And then when you get married, you like, oh yeah, I got her now. Now I can be me. All the belly come out. Like, come on.
Risa T says.
Why?
Oh my god.
Like that.
Who did I marry?
All right, we got a comment. Oh,
Period.
I hate that so much.
Black
I'm not even gonna turn the camera towards you. All right. So in a relationship, have you ever had an escape plan?
Yes.
If there was the expiration on the marriage, there would
have
be
to.
even more escape plans.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. You're absolutely
I'm
right.
anti against it, but no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. No, ABC plan. You got a plan. Most of the time, people have to have a plan to get out of a relationship, especially when you come into something and you build with the individual. You can't just be like, oh, all right, I'm about to leave. You got to figure out where you're gonna live, how you gonna survive, what you gonna take, what you're not gonna take. Do you want to deal with the headache of paying lawyers to try to get what you actually earned and deserve? Or you're gonna be like, you know what? It was just that terrible. I'm about to just go and leave. You can have it. I'm done with it.
A very mature answer.
That's because I did it.
That's a very mature
I'm
answer.
Tina Turner. I'm keeping my last name, but you can keep everything else.
That's a very
That's
mature
it,
answer.
kids.
Okay.
It's easy. It's easy if you do it that way, but everybody's not going to do it that way because I run into a lot of females that get in marriages. Their husband work. They don't have to work. So now you run into this whole thing of I gotta have an ABC plan. You got some that's look every paycheck they slide money, hiding it to the side. You know,
I can't.
you know.
Yeah, I you know what? I have I will say, man, I don't think I could ever marry a woman who wanted to be just a housewife. Because I wasn't raised like that. My mom's a hustler. She gonna make it by any means necessary. Right. I don't think I'm attracted to women that want to be housewives. Right. Like even when I was like pursuing getting
red, like
fuck no, nigga.
You going to work?
You still do stuff with
no, but like even when I was like trying to do things the religious way and like you know what I'm saying like meet Muslim women and do it like the right way. Like these bros was like, yo, I'm not trying to work. I'm trying to stay home and have babies. Bitch. Are you fucking? Are you?
Hey, don't forget that dollar.
Yeah, I planned that dollar. I planned that dollar. These conversations was planned, sir.
I mean, it depends.
I'm gonna spend $5 tonight.
Because being a housewife, a true housewife, where you take your shoes off at the door, you got the white socks, and you can walk in here and ain't no dirt on your feet. Because she done cleaned the house every day. Your food on the table when you get there.
What did you do today? If I ask you what you did today, you cleaned the house, that's boring as fuck. No, I need the tea from work. I need to know why you not. I need to know why you not fucking with Chantel. You know what I'm saying? That bitch Chantel left her stapler on your desk, and she always do that shit. Like I need to hate these people too. You know what I'm saying?
You need some extra drama. Not
Yes,
you
yes,
don't
I
need
need
your
it.
life.
I need it. Because I'm going to give it to you. Hey, yo, this nigga Malcolm at work, bro. I'm about to stop this nigga, but you know, I got to keep my job. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the trip coming up. Da, da, da. Like, these are the things, right? These are the things. So, I don't know, man. I just can't. For me, personally, I just can't.
I mean, I understand. I can't sit at home. I was running back to work after 6 weeks of being on maternity leave, and I had a whole C-section. And you supposed to do 8 weeks.
You are supposed to do 8 weeks.
I was healed. The doctor said you good. I said, all right.
I am healed.
I'm ready. Like I can't sit at home like that. What I'm gonna do? Like you sitting there, you sitting looking at TV, and I'm not gonna spend money all the time, even if I was a housewife. Okay, I done cleaned this. What am I clean it again? It's already clean. What am I trying to make it dirty? Like that gets boring. Some people just need different things every day. So I get what you're saying, but I could never sit and be no housewife. I just I want somebody to cook for me.
Right.
Run my
idle
business.
time. Idle time is the devil's playground. Ain't that what they say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. To have my food on the table when I get home after 12-hour shift.
Yeah. I mean, you know. And I think also, man, you know, a lot of people, I hate this fucking conversation. I hate that 50-50 conversation.
No, ain't no 50-50.
No, but like, I don't come from that. You know what I'm saying? My dad's a hustler too. All the put your phone on vibrate or stun.
The group
he gets through. It doesn't work with him. But yeah, go.
But no, my pops was a hustler, man. Like the main bills in the house, my pops carried. You know what I'm saying? Anything extra, like cable, you know what I'm saying, internet, my mom took care of. But the main bills in the house, my pops took care of. Car insurance, car payments, whatever. My pops took care of that shit. So it's like, you know, I would, you know what I'm saying, I would never put my wife in a situation to where we split the bills 50-50. Nah, I got the house. You carry the extra shit, and you had a trip fund. Like that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? I got the main bills and the savings. You carry the trip fund. Now, if you want to throw something in the savings, you more than welcome to. But what I'm telling you is, you know what I'm saying, we need $500,000 for each of us to retire.
Right.
That is the retirement line. We need $500,000 for each of us. So just think about that when you want to go and buy extra shit that we don't really need like that. You know what I'm saying? Or when you want to go get the executive suite at the resort, where we can just get the junior suite with the 2 levels and be fine. We got a balcony to fuck on. We are good. You know what I'm saying? Balconies matter too, baby. Balconies matter too.
Get that on a shirt.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Text it to the group chat. Text it to the group chat. All right. So, moment of honesty. Moment of honesty, everybody. And we going around the room.
No.
Why did your last relationship not work out?
Starting with D.
Damn.
I was about to send a message. Remind me to send a message.
All right.
Disagreements with her children and the boundaries that were set with our relationship involving the children. When you're in a relationship and y'all together and y'all building, kids shouldn't be able to do certain things, and my input shouldn't be looked at as an attack. And when the child is the one that can control the thermostat in the house, and you're the one paying
the bill,
for that thermostat to be where the fuck I wanted it to be, and you make it an issue for me to say that, it's time for me to go.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's how it ended. You know, we were together about 5 years. Bought the ring. I bought the ring. And after I bought the ring, there was a shift in the kids. The shift in the kids caused a disruption between me and her. And when I tried to communicate what the shift was, because I've been in that environment before, where a kid would lie for you to react, and then you react to me react. So I can't go against the whole squad. So I just bowed out gracefully.
Okay.
Do you think it was like her baby daddy?
No.
Oh.
No, we had no issues. It was, I think,
Or like her
her oldest child started smelling herself,
That was a girl.
and what you gonna do? What you gonna say? You can't do nothing to me.
You ain't my daddy.
Ain't your daddy.
Yeah.
You know.
Disrespect.
Because you know that 17, 18-year-old age, they feel themselves.
Yeah.
So when it comes time for me to say, hey babe,
Get your
you
child.
need to get your child because she really tripping. You know what I'm saying? She done came at me like I won't just break her in half. Obviously, physically I could, but I'm not gonna do it. But she's not gonna be trying me like I'm one of these punk ass niggas.
Yeah. Like her little
Get your
friends at
child.
school. Yeah.
Well, what did you do? Why?
That shouldn't even matter.
Yeah, that shouldn't even been a question.
And that's how it was given to me, which made me take a step back and say, hold up, I'm not about to do this. And that's what it is.
Okay.
That was a little while ago.
All right. Well, you handled yourself amicably, brother.
You did.
Well, that's because I went through what I went through with my baby mama.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, my son's mother.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. We don't use that word.
I never even. I don't even know why they came out like that. But after that situation, I guess I got triggered.
Yeah, you got triggered a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Remembering the whole thing in totality is pretty triggering, but that relationship taught me a lot.
Yeah.
I did have to go to therapy behind that shit, and that's why I don't mind telling the truth, even if I'm not going to get through this.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, Reese.
Oh my gosh.
You had some time to get it.
I mean, it was a while ago. Like my last relationship was like 2018, so it was a minute ago. I really don't remember. It just he was a liar. Like he was just a lie. He lied about like certain things that he would do. And then when I found out about it, I was just like, why did you lie? It was so stupid.
Was it like the small lies, or
it was small lies, like one time he told me that he was going to some type of church event or whatever when he really went out to like dinner with his work friends. And he told me later, and I was like, why did you lie about it? And he was like, oh, I don't know. I thought maybe that you was going to want to go. I was like, first of all,
wow.
I said, first of all, you're dating.
Wow.
First of all, you're dating an introvert. And I don't know them people. So I knew no way I was going to want to go any fucking way. I wasn't going to want to go. But I didn't even want to go. That's the thing. With him telling me about it, those are your work people. I don't want to go. So I was just like, okay. And then there were just a couple like other things he would lie about, and I would catch him in. Then I found out he was like irresponsible as a person, and I just can't deal with an irresponsible man.
It wasn't a long relationship, was it?
It was like a year and a half. And then
18 months. 18 months.
But
And that discouraged you from relationships?
well, no. After that, I moved to like Arizona. I lived in Georgia too, and then my mom passed and stuff, so I wasn't ready for no relationship. So. But yeah, that was my last relationship. I feel that I'm single.
Ready to mingle.
You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
DMs is open.
For real.
All right. T. What's T?
So, depends. You talk about the marriage or just dating?
You could give me whatever. You give me whatever.
I mean, there was liars, there was cheaters,
Deceivers.
heartbreakers. Like, so, my last relationship, we really just decided, no, he's a really good dude. We decided to just go back to being friends because of the whole, when you deal with a man sometime who has certain careers where it takes them away from their kids so much, and now you have the opportunity to be with your kids as much, especially after a divorce. It's hard for some people to balance out the parenting and the dating,
Time management.
Yeah. So no matter how much in love you may be with somebody or how much you care about somebody, sometimes it's just the wrong timing or the wrong lifetime. So we just came to an agreement that it's not going to work out because I've learned as I've gotten older, me coming out of not wanting to be bothered by people, but the career field that I am in, I require attention and physical touch and affirmations and love, all the love languages I need because I've seen so much evil in the world. So for me to be in a healthy relationship mentally, I need, when I come home, I want to be held. I want to get in my feminineness because I have to be alpha man all day. So I need somebody that's present just in case I might get triggered. And I'm like, oh, if I make this phone call, his voice will calm me down. But if you're not answering, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So I need consistency. And I put that on the table from the jump. It ain't all about me. It go both ways because I'm very much a giver. I will give and give. I love gifting in relationships too. So it ain't just about me, but I'm gonna let the person know, like, okay, this is what I've learned about myself. I'm not that old Aquarius that I was back in the day where I didn't want you to look at me, touch me, nothing. No, if you're my person, I want all the love and attention and hugging and kissing. Just from my person, though, nobody else. So that's why the last relationship didn't work out because it was the distance and not being able to manage all of that. So.
Oh, I did want to say real quick though. When he said he didn't want me to, he thought I was going to ask him if I wanted to go to the little thing. I said the reason why you really didn't ask me was because you had your little work wife over there, probably.
Oh yeah,
and you had my work
marriages.
I caught him with that. Like I was like, you might probably get your little work wife there, and that's why you ain't want me there because you weren't ready for us to collide just yet or some shit. Because it was still in the like. Kind of new space. Yeah, it was like 6 months from like that time or whatever. So yeah, that was another reason.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh,
I done told this story on the podcast so many fucking times, man.
Did you tell the true story or half the story?
No, I tell the whole truth.
Okay.
I tell the whole truth, man. So the reason why I left my last relationship, why it did not work out, was because Shorty had serious middle child syndrome. Now I know how much of an asshole I had been prior to meeting her, but for her, I was like the best nigga. Like you talk about cutting off your roster, moving to a different city. Like niggas don't even know me out there. Like we'll never come across. We don't even come to Durham. You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, it was when she met my mother actually came to the house that we had bought. Like that's how committed I was. I was like, bro, I'm leaving all of this shit over there. Like, I'm never coming back, right? So she had middle child syndrome to where she always had to be the center of attention. So of course with me, I'm giving her all the attention. I'm in this brand new city. I don't know anybody, right? Now, luckily, the mutual friends that I acquired behind her were, wrapped in with me masonically, whatever. So, we had something in common to where if I went out with with her girls and her girls guys, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh yeah, what's up, Square? You know what I'm saying? We had, some kind of foundation there. Right. So it wasn't like, oh, who this new nigga? It's like, oh shit, it's the bruh. You know what I'm saying? So it was like welcoming me in, right? So at the time where I got comfortable to even like hang out with these niggas, like aside from the couple shit we used to do, that's when I started seeing the things teeter. Now at this point I had, already proposed or whatever. So I started seeing things teeter, at this point. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, nah, it's getting weird over here, and she did put me in spaces to where I did not feel comfortable. She had a brother that was cheating on his wife. Now, this was information that was new to me until, you get to know somebody and you know their family. So you take me home for Thanksgiving and you introduce me to your pops, and I ask your pops for your hand in marriage, but I also see your brother there with his wife, but your brother been coming to our house sleeping with the shorty next door. Oh. You get what I'm saying? So I'm at the dinner table. This is not the place to bring that shit up. But on that car ride home, that nigga is no longer invited to our house because I don't condone that shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's certain shit like that, and you still bring your brother over, and I have to throw this nigga out the house like Jazzy Jeff. Like it was a tumbling effect. It was really a tumbling effect. It was, all right, I understand women gonna gain a little bit of happy weight. You know what I'm saying? I get that. You in a loving relationship, you gonna gain a little bit of happy weight. Hey, baby, I want you to look good in the bathing suits when we go out of country. So, hey, I'm in the gym. Can you get in the gym with me? The gym is literally 13 steps. 13 steps from the house. The clubhouse for the community we live in is 13 steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we go over there. We can work out together. You know what I'm saying? You try everything. She don't want to go. All right, cool, man. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't want me to touch you. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, right, now you don't want me to touch you, right? But I know you bisexual, right? So we having something at the house, and my man cave sits on the side of the balcony that's on our house. I hear you out there talking to your gay homegirl, right? Which is a femme, and I know you only fuck with pretty girls, right? And y'all out there arguing, why you still with this nigga? Why you let this nigga propose to you? And I'm hearing everything. I'm playing PlayStation. It was wild. It was some wild stuff going on. So I literally had to find the strength to remove myself from that because I tried everything. I even started. I started going to therapy. No, I'm lying. She was going to therapy when she first started dating me. She stopped. So I started going to therapy in the relationship first. Then I brought her in for couples therapy. She felt like I was attacking her. I said, no, something is wrong here because I don't feel love. I feel distant from you. You know what I'm saying? You have.
Free hugs.
I was at that point. You know what I'm saying? I was. My heart was broken. And I'm pouring myself out in these couple therapy sessions because it's not only something that I need to release, but you need to hear as well. You know what I'm saying? And the therapist is taking your side. No, nigga, you are wrong. Like, you are wrong. You are wrong for not fucking me. Like, you are wrong.
Well, that's what you get for dating bisexual. They're gonna always want both.
We can go together. We can go together.
We done seen movies on how that end up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you get kicked out the bed.
So her friend didn't approve of you or something because she was literally talking about you like you weren't there.
No, they didn't know I was listening.
He was on the balcony.
They were on the balcony. I was in my man cave, but the window to my man cave was the balcony, right? So we were having something at the house, and one of the guys that is married to one of her friends, he made beats too. So my man cave, I had my studio set up in there, right? So he was, oh, let me see what your setup look like. I said, oh, yeah, come on back here, man. They were already in the back talking because they went back there to smoke. So they were already in the back, and he heard it, I heard it. He was like, hey, bro, let's just go out to the party and have a drink, bro. I said, all right, bro. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over there looking miserable on the couch. Everybody asking me what's wrong. I'm good.
You ain't put no tables over.
No. I actually was very mature about it, man. I waited till everybody leave. I cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Made sure everything was you know what I'm saying, copacetic, and I brought it up, and she felt like I was attacking her, and I just, all right, bro, I'm good. You know. Now I will say I was a little bit petty with leaving. I left while she was on vacation.
I had one of those too. We left like a thief in the night.
Yeah, no, I left. I know, but
mine too.
But okay, so this is my thing, right? This is my thing. So, you know, if you are an engaged woman, if you are a kept woman, why would you go to an island and leave your ring at home?
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't. Okay, so she was on vacation, but I was with the bros. We went to a Shriners Ball or something, and we actually ended up coming back earlier than what I then you know what I'm saying? Because I was supposed to pick her up on my way back into town. So we actually ended up coming back a day earlier or whatever. So, you know, I stopped by. I never forget, man. I stopped by Wingstop. I got me some food, and we had separate bathrooms because I don't share a bathroom with a woman. So we had separate bathrooms in the house. The big TV was in the living room. It was mounted on the wall, right? I mean, in the bedroom, it was mounted on the wall. So the bedroom bathroom was hers. So I mean, I'm sitting down, I'm getting ready to fuck, I gotta wash my hands. So I get up, I'm going to her bathroom, right? So I go in her bathroom to wash my hands, and I see the ring sitting there on the counter. I'm like, fuck, man. So right after I saw it, she FaceTimes me. And so I run into my man cave. I turned the light off, right? Because I didn't want her to know I was home yet, right? So she was like, what are you doing? I was like, I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Cool. She's like, oh, okay. I said, you got everything? Did you pack everything? Like you yeah, I got everything. I said, you sure? She said, yeah, I'm sure. She said, all right, the girl's calling me. I'll talk to you later. I said, all right. So my aunt texted me, right? So my aunt had followed her on Instagram. My aunt texted me. She was like, she ain't got her ring on. I said, Auntie, what you talking about? She's like, she ain't got her ring on. She dressing like a slut. I said, yo, Auntie, she in a bathing suit, Auntie. I can't, like, she got a big ass, Auntie. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So she sent me the picture, right? And then she sent me the picture zoomed in on her left hand. She's like, she ain't got her ring on. I said, well, Auntie, she I'm making up excuses at this point. Oh, Auntie, she probably, didn't want to wear it because she's getting in the pool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't my nephew talking like that. Like, yeah, man. So, once I came to the realization, I was just like, you know what? Get the fuck out of here, yo.
She went on an all-girls trip.
Yeah, it was an all-girls retreat. So Ace Hood's girlfriend actually threw an all-girls retreat. So I know what it was. It was an all-girls retreat.
All girls.
Oh my fucking God. The friend did not go on that retreat. I saw her in town.
Don't matter.
I saw her in town.
All girls.
All right, enough of this. Y'all get off me. All right, last topic of the night, man. Are modest women overlooked?
Yes.
You can't just say yes. You got to explain why.
What do you define as a modest woman, though?
Okay, so the woman that doesn't dress scandalous all the time. The woman that doesn't go outside all the time. The woman that is
herself like a lady.
Right. Doesn't post like extra provocative pictures on Instagram. Girls gonna show off their asses. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? But like it's a point where it's modest, and it's a point where it's way too fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Like if every reel on your fucking on your fucking Instagram is you slow motion twerking. That's not modest.
Yeah.
Like shorty.
You talking about like posting thirst traps?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you said yes.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about it.
Because most men, I mean, you have eyes, you're going to look at what is exposed to you out there. If a woman is showing everything, that's what you're going to look at most of the time. And I say that because I've always been that modest person. I've always been that girl in the group that I stood out because I dressed a certain way. Like, I'm going to be classy, sexy. I'm going to be ladylike. I'm going to leave things to the imagination. Whereas majority of the females in my group, they like to show everything, or they had something scandalous off, or the booty cheeks hanging out. That's just never been my personality per se.
Respect.
So
I can vouch for.
Of course, the dude is going to go look for what she's already exposing to him that he probably can get. When you might be missing out on your queen, because you never know what a modest woman will do in the bedroom. So they say you want a lady in the street and a freak in the sheets. I'm just saying.
That's a fact. Oh shit, we got a couple of comments. All right. So this is from the last time. My marriage didn't work out because he was stuck in his childhood trauma and guilt for how he drove his mother crazy, and she had a heart attack and passed away. And his grandmother told him he called. Oh shit!
Jesus. That's
a terrible meemaw.
Hey, that might sound like my marriage.
Hey.
Childhood trauma. Hey, twin.
Gang. What's up? But yeah, no, that's okay. All right.
D-face like that.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Hey, it's a lot of men that have childhood trauma that don't know how to deal with it and bring it into a marriage, and they're literally narcissistic. Narcissistic as hell.
All right, which one of y'all want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yes, I overlook modest women because I want to see some ass.
Whoa.
But the thing is, are you being overlooked or are you just not as visible?
Being overlooked. I'm visible.
But no, not if everything in front of you is in front of you. You said like you in the house. You're not outside.
I'm outside.
I'm just saying like the modest woman. Like from the definitions that y'all gave, the modest woman is
that I gave. I gave that definition.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm outside.
Okay.
I'm looking for my husband. Can't where you at. So I'm outside.
It's man nature to like see exposed skin.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see that as being overlooked. I just think that a lot of women don't make themselves visible outside of being naked.
How more visible you want me to be, D? Walk in
by
at
being
12, walk in right before the club don't close.
No, but like you said, you walk in on a different light. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You carry yourself in a light to where you're not like the rest of these women that's exposing themselves. You have a different level of glow to you that says, I'm about my shit. Come correct. You know, and then in that essence, you might feel overlooked, but you're basically shielding yourself from a bunch of not good people.
Well, let's say not overlooked from the right individual.
Overlooked from the right individual. Well,
the wrong ones will approach you.
Well, the thing is,
like,
exactly. The wrong
ones
are going to approach you.
Yeah, but you going to come, hey girl, what's up? What's your name? Do I look like
you having an unnatural allegiance to losers does not like you?
What your name is? Why you missing teeth in your mouth? And did you brush your teeth? No, it
worked for somebody.
It must have worked for somebody, but I'm as sweet as can be. And no, thank you. You know, I have somebody, yes. But how you think that was okay for you to approach me the way you look?
And that's the thing, because you have a modest, vibe with you. You won't get that approach as often because we know that ain't gonna work with you. I need to spit that what your name is shouted to, you know what I'm saying, oh girl, you know what I'm saying, that ready to pop that pussy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to you in that vernacular and you respect me.
True.
But if she's a hood rat, I mean, and I'm not
I got you.
but if she's a hood rat and you a hood rat, go for it. You know what I'm saying? You know how to talk that verbiage to where you can say stuff like what your name is, shawty, and it worked.
And get a whole
and get a whole conversation based off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they're overlooked to that degree. I just don't think they're as visible. And that might make you feel overlooked.
Okay.
But we see because you I'm just saying, we see you. Clothes on, clothes off. We see you. That's why you can go to the corner store with your moo-moo on, or you know what I'm saying, the pajama pants or whatever. And if your face card check or that thing fat enough for some, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
good move
is
crazy.
Hey,
good move is crazy.
What's happening? Hey, what's good, little mama? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just in our nature. We see all of y'all. You're just not as accessible if you're modest. And we gonna try to play our cards in our favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I waste time, going for the long shot when I got something right here, you know what I'm saying, that's ready. She's sexy red over here, you know what I'm saying?
That's sexy ready.
You know how they sexy red.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah.
All right, Reese.
Yo. Reese, what?
What's your thoughts, man? Your turn to answer the question.
I mean, I don't know, because I wouldn't say that I'm honest. But I'm not like prude. I do stay in the house, very introverted. I'm very geeky and nerdy, so that kind of keeps me away from people any dang way. But sometimes I feel like I'm overlooked just a bit. How far I could go with a lot of stuff, I could go further because apparently hoes is getting life, and I'm sitting here like morals.
Right.
Morals.
Man.
Damn it, man.
Dang it. Because I be like this close to making an OnlyFans, but I just can't. I can't be out there like that. But a lot of people
Just show the feet.
I don't know, because guys are weird. Like you said, I already
that's
get
the only
like
reason why it makes money.
I already get like weird attention from certain people, and it already is too much.
Yeah.
With certain content or whatever. So that's why I can't. I'm just
All right. I do feel like modest women get overlooked, and I'll say this coming from a religion full of modest women, or majority modest women. Not all of them is modest, but majority modest women. Because coming up, like, all right, so people used to talk about my mother when she was younger. My mother had body. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no Jill Babb, ain't no nothing. And the black women have body. Fuck it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You drop the kid, you got body. You know what I'm saying? You got that grown woman weight, you got body. So it's like it's no Jill Babb, it's no long flowy dress that's gonna cover you that you got body. Them pistol Arabs, yeah, they could throw that shit on. You don't never know what's up under there. But the black women, fam, I come from black Muslims and I hung around black Muslims, and fam, the black Muslim women had body, but they were modest about their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother has always been I saw some pictures of my mom and pops from back in the day. My mother never wore, well, from the pictures and what she tell me, she never wore anything scandalous. Like my grandmother didn't play that shit. So like, my mother was very, very well put together, very fashionable woman, even before she was Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So like, I see these pictures of, her and my dad dating, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, yo, fam, like, nah, like, Mom, you had it. Like, yo, that's where I get my style from. It's you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, my pops was fly a little bit. But like my mom's though, like she could put a fit together. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's just like, yo, like the from the times dating back then to the times dating now, you know what I'm saying? Like that modesty gets overlooked because I hear my grandfather, you know, I used to hear my grandfather talk or whatever and talk about, you know, why he was attracted to my grandmother. Oh, she didn't dress like everybody else in town.
So we see.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she ain't, you know, what? Because like, so I look at it like this, like, so like my uncle Lance, right? God rest his soul, man. Like when he met my Aunt Barbara, I love my Aunt Barbara, man. So, you know, I'll be like, yo, Uncle Lance, why you know, so what attracted you to Aunt Barbara? He's like, yo, she just carried herself a little different. Like her energy when she stepped in the room. My Aunt Barbara was a quiet, or she is, I don't say was, she is a quiet person. That was my favorite auntie, like that wasn't like blood related to me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she was just different when she walked in the room. You know what I'm saying? She always gravitated towards me. That was my favorite, like great auntie. Like that was me a whole lot. That was my second space partner in life. First space partner was my grandma. Busting ass on space. And matter of fact, don't invite me to no more cookouts if y'all not playing spades, bro. If y'all not playing spades or dominoes, if I don't see no table getting flipped over, if I don't see no small square table where no games is being played, don't you bring fucking Uno. Y'all niggas better, and don't bring no fucking pity pat. It better be spades or dominoes. You know what? I will do dominoes after niggas get mad in spades. That's what I would do. I would do Jenga after niggas get mad in spades. That's what I would do. But yeah, so sheesh.
I'll be the one bring the Uno out.
Oh my god, yo. Fair. No, where'd you stay? Where'd you stay on campus?
Where?
Yeah, where'd you stay on campus? You ain't stay at Baines, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I stayed in Eagleton.
Oh, okay. Nah, because if you stayed in Baines and you don't know how to play spades, I'm judging you. If you stayed in Old Baines and did not know how to play spades, I'm judging you. We were giving out classes in the multi-purpose room. I remember. Anyway,
You can't play spades.
Fam. But you know what? I gotta give her a pass. She a PK, so I gotta give her a pass. I gotta give her a pass. Future scared. I gotta give her a pass. She gonna laugh. All right, but no, but yeah, I do think modest women get overlooked. You know what, man? I was DJing on Juneteenth, man, and it was an older party, so it was 30 and up. So no, it was literally an older party. I'm saying 30 and up, but like I was the youngest motherfucker in there. You get what I'm saying? Like literally. So you know, I'm in there and I'm looking at these older ladies and they dress like their daughters, and I'm just like, you don't need to have that on, mama. I promise you don't. Who grandma is this? Get your grandma. What my man say on Facebook? Grandma, what the fuck? Like, yo, man, I'm looking at this and you got this whole Fashion Nova outfit on. You know what I'm saying? You 50 plus. Yo, mama, you did not need to come out like that. No, they don't have a body for it. They don't. Now, if you got the body for it, please do you, right? Yeah. But if you don't got the body for it, I'm not jacking it. Please do it. Please do it. No, please do it. Yeah. I'm telling you, they out here. But if you don't have the body for it, and you know you don't got the body for it, and if your friends are telling you that you got the body for it, and you look in that mirror, you question yourself, reevaluate your friends. Them ain't your friends because they not dressed like you. I promise you, they not dressed like you. But anyway, I'm DJing this spot, Juneteenth. See these ladies out there, and I'm just like, yo. And here's the crazy thing. A lot of these women were never married. Like, it's crazy the information you get as a DJ, right? So I'm DJing this event, but everybody wants to talk to me. Now it's a small venue, mind you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very intimate. The music is not up, but so loud, right? So you could still have a conversation without yelling over the music. This is not a club. This is a lounge, right? So, you know, people are in there having conversations, and like these women are having conversations with me and saying that, you know, seeing some of the older guys that I know in the spot, and they're asking me, oh, is he married? Not that I know of, not to my knowledge. And, oh, yeah, I've never been married before, and I really like him, and da-da-da-da. Hey, yo, fam, like, I don't need all this information. I'm not your therapist. Like, why are you talking to me? You should be talking to the bartender about this. Like,
that's what they ask.
That's what they're trying to get me to do. I don't know you. All I do is spin records. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, it was just different seeing it. But you saw these like older women that were modest that came in there that had nice fit on, not showing, you know what I'm saying, the shit won't hugging them like they 20 something. You know what I'm saying? They were wearing age appropriate clothing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, mama used to be bad when she was younger. You know what I'm saying? She got that fire. She got that fire. She used to be bad when she was younger. You know what I'm saying? And like the conversations I would have with them, like, you know, it's because sometimes I put that motherfucker on auto spin. You know what I'm saying? I might go up and get a drink or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just mingle with the crowd or whatever. Oh, you doing a good job, baby. Oh, yeah, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go out and mingle with the crowd and shit, but, you know, we have a conversation. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you used to be bad back in the day, didn't you? And then show me an old picture. I knew it. I got to sell your age. I know you do. Because somebody saw that thing. Somebody saw that thing. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, no, I do feel like modest women are overlooked, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in the chat laughing at me. I'm down for an Uno game. A safe game.
Yep.
Hey, look. I'm from the hood. Man. If you don't put spades on the table, I'm not playing Uno at no cookout, man. I'll play Uno at a game night. I'm not playing Uno at no cookout, man. I'm not. I'm trying to lose friendships at a cookout. I almost lost Prime friendship at a cookout because Prime can't play spades. I'm putting that on the podcast right now. Prime can't play spades, right? That nigga don't know how to count his books. That nigga don't know what I'm telling him to cut and not to cut over the table, right? I'm like, nigga, play to win, nigga. I'm telling you to cut, bro.
Across the board, still getting that ass.
Yeah, man. Niggas ran a Boston on us, yo.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, like, fam, if I tell you I have 5 books, right, and these niggas only have 4, nigga, you
got books.
Nigga, don't tell me you have 2 and a possible. Renee like a motherfucker too, and they caught his ass. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm just like, we're gonna play this game. I ain't gonna snitch on my partner. You know what I'm saying? Caught his ass. I said, God damn it, Prime.
Passionate about that thing.
Nah, I was upset, man. I was upset. I don't lose at spades. I was upset, man. But you know what? But they do say.
I saw that.
Y'all was playing against them?
Yeah, we the ones that did them dirty. He's not used to losing, but he's used to playing against himself.
We play Pacino.
First and foremost, you know what? Pacino is a dangerous game. Pacino is more dangerous than spades.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody is family. You put your quarter in the pot.
Nah. That's why. Look, that's why it's more dangerous because nobody is family. Somebody gonna get shot over that quarter.
Yep. Who ain't put that quarter in?
Right.
It's only $2 quarters in here. It's supposed to be $2 and a quarter.
It's eight quarters in here. Somebody missing. Yeah. Nah, I'm with it. All right. So that is the end of the podcast for us, man. Oh, does anybody have a Frank to throw? Has anybody pissed y'all off this week? Does anybody? Okay. All right.
Both weeks.
All right. So we throwing a you throwing a Frank.
I got a Frank.
She ate her Frank and she about to throw.
And I'm finna throw a Frank. And I got another Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Prime. If you miss one more podcast and I've been back from training, we gonna have a problem. I done been here twice. Back to back.
Yep. Prime.
In your seat.
She invited you to the Frank stand, Brody.
Get it together.
Gotta get it together, man.
That man working.
I worked today too.
He got on call.
Yeah, on call. I told you, on call.
Excuses.
He worked his regular shift and you know what I'm saying?
Then you run up out the podcast on your call.
I mean, he could.
That's my Frank, and I'm sticking to it. You can't give me excuses for my
Right, you can't uninvite Bob on the Frank stage.
Jump on my boy.
Don't be
Y'all
lying.
gotta jump on my boy. Shit.
All right. Anybody else got one to throw? I don't have one to throw today. Anybody else got one to throw? Nobody pissed you off, Reese?
To the bees that wanted to tag me when I decided to cut the grass out.
Hey, yo.
Not the bees.
That shit hurt.
Not the
And then
bees.
get you.
I got stung
You
3
got
times.
the bees, miss.
Where?
One on my arm, one on my back, and one on
your
my
butt.
ass.
Yep, I knew it.
Damn.
Never been stung on my ass before.
How I feel.
It's not pleasant.
Still hurt.
No. Still hurt, but it hurt for a while.
Take
you know
the
what I'm saying?
thing out. You know they leave.
It won't in there.
You sure?
Who
How
check?
you know? How you gonna check?
Shit, what you mean?
you
My
bend
hand
over?
bent over. You goddamn right, I bent over.
How you bending? You
Shit.
bending over for them men?
I'm checking
Who
myself.
said I'm doing the bending?
I checked myself. I made sure that shit is not stuck in me. I'm actually still red today.
It ain't that red.
It's not, but it was like Friday.
Oh, that's why he got a muscle. He got bit by the bee. So
Oh.
After I told you they came in the mail, you gonna still disrespect them?
Oh, shit.
Hey, but she saw the muscle though.
Oh, Lord.
All right, man. We get ready to get up out of here, man. First and foremost, man. Oh, shit. Wrong one. First and foremost, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the Drinks Discussion Podcast. It's been episode 275. Dino Nuggies. So,
Let me get a shout out before you.
all right, for sure. Go ahead.
Because as I mentioned, I did my Puerto Rico photo drop on my website. I sincerely appreciate all the love, comments, messages, phone calls, etc., etc. I never dreamed that any of this shit happened. Just getting those acknowledgments of saying, yo, that shit's dope, is keeping the momentum going for what I'm doing, man. I really sincerely appreciate it. Some of my pictures got sold, which is even better.
Hey.
It's picking up traction.
For sure.
So,
Nice.
like I said, I want to, I acknowledge the fact that, I see y'all, man. I really sincerely appreciate y'all, because a couple years ago, I don't even think about none of this shit. So, kind of just enjoying the ride. I want y'all to continue to watch my journey as I go from being a professional photographer to that nigga. Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
For sure. All right, Reese, go ahead and shout out to John again.
Kiki Roots _ by Reese. Link in bio. Make sure y'all look with me.
Sure. Let's get it. Support black business. Support black business. Anything you want to shout out?
No. I'm good for today.
Okay. All right, for sure. All right, so look, man, we got merch in the store. You know what I'm saying? New t-shirt designs, new everything designs, man. Be like water and run through the hose. You know what I'm saying? And I can't turn around. Look, the shit's on the back too. So like we got
turn around. You just don't want to show them short.
Everybody showing the hoochie daddy shorts, man. Saving it for Vegas, man. But no, but yeah, so yeah, make sure, man, I had hoochie daddy shorts all birthday weekend. Yeah, I was outside.
Do your Captain Morgan pose for the podcast?
No, absolutely not. But yeah, make sure y'all cop merch, man. That goes in it. That actually goes in it. That actually. We can't take niggas nowhere. So that actually goes in the kitty. Percentage of that goes in the kitty for the end of the year membership giveaway. Shout out to the gang members that are here. Link is in the description below. You have to be in the gang to win the money, right? Every month is a you know what? Yeah, every month is an entry that you're in. What's the cutoff month?
I'll say it's either August or September.
September.
Probably September.
Yeah.
We'll give them September.
Yeah,
We're about to
September.
take a couple weeks off anyway. So.
Yeah. So September is the cutoff month. If you're not joining the game by September, then you'll be in the next drawing or whatever. So, but yeah, make sure y'all because September is our is our season end.
Yeah.
So September is our season end, man. And we on season 6, bro. It's crazy.
It's been a fun ride.
Yeah, 6 years, 6 years, man.
A year and a half.
Yeah. But shout out to the game members that's in the building, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. I don't have. Make sure you follow the pod at D&D Pod. Make sure you follow me, King Bot, KB and GBAK on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow my man Prime and Agree to Disagree on YouTube. I will agree to disagree on Instagram and TikTok. Picture_that_photography on Instagram. Picturethatphotography.com. We got merch. And we're getting out of here. Peace.
You like the way I do it, the way you're down, I know you're with it, the way you're lurking and you all on my page. Girl, you with the shit, it's outrageous. You like the way I do it, the way you're down, I know you're with it, the way now you're stalking and you all on my page. Girl, you with the shit, it's outrageous.
She love the way I move, I know she feel the vibe. She know the confidence, I make her feel alive. Long strokes, got her vision realigned. She scrolling Twitter like it's shit that don't apply. I know the vibe, baby girl, you being extra. In my comments like you trying to give a lecture. Fake page, just alert, check the texture. DM my barber, how his edges getting fresher. Watch my story mad times, that's a habit. Even peep my playlist, who I'm smashing. I ain't mad, that's a little too much. Like in pics from 09, that's a little too much. I appreciate the love, don't mistake it. You cross the line like a ref with no flagrant. See how I carry motivation? Shit, her adoration look a lot like surveillance.
You like the way I do it, the way you're down, I know you're with it, the way you're lurking and you all on my page. Girl, you with the shit, it's outrageous. You like the way I do it, the way you're down, I know you're with it, the way now you're stalking and you all on my page. Girl, you with the shit, it's outrageous. Mr. Fine drips full bloom, epitome of cool, the modern day tycoon in your room. You're watching like I'm something that you like, but I can make you mine by the end of the night. But wait a minute, now don't try to play, girl, I like your type, but there's some things that I gotta find. Take my time and explore your mind. Cause girl, I ain't about that bullshit. You've been approached by your player, say what? I know you're trying to lay up. Sorry, I don't think with my penis you got me tripping. Baby girl, you knew when you see me that I was different, but I can't even lie, you really caught my eye. Been waiting for this vibe here the whole damn night. We can get it right, still got time. I told you you'll be mine by the end of the night, girl. You like the way I do it, the way you're down, I know you're with it, the way you're lurking and you all on my page. Girl, you with the shit, it's outrageous. You like the way I do it, the way you're down, I know you're with it, the way now you're stalking and you all on my page. Girl, you with the shit, it's outrageous.